Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danny and we're going to do the review today for the Erengi oil pastels. I have a full set of 90 colors. It comes with this brochure with all of the colors available. And here is this set. So it looks pretty standard. The individual pastels, about the size like every other pastel that you know. It has the color information on it, the pigment information. It has the light fastness information. And I think that's about it. I'm gonna swatch this out so we can see all of the colors that come in this set and that they have, and we're gonna make a painting later.
The basic idea is that there's a groove that I can follow that's exactly right for me to live in an optimal way. You know how we say things are groovier in the groove?
So here's all the colors that come in the set, and it's not in the set, I think it's all the colors that they have. Like 72. There are some more transparent colors, but majority look either opaque or semi-opaque. So in comparison, this is the Van Gogh one. Look how much more transparent everything is, all of the colors. You guys can see. And it's very, like you can see that it's depositing the pigment unevenly for some reason. It's the same paper for this one and this one. So let's see if we can do some blending. For example, just to show how, so it's going on pretty creamy. I'm not applying too much pressure when I'm doing this. I know this is kind of the opposite, but they blend really nicely. And see how, and these are not the softest kind either for oil pastels, but they kind of spread nicely. So if I take Van Gogh just to see how this compares to that. So similar, see here's the orange. It's kind of crumbling. And it doesn't have the same, it's pretty similar. It's a lot more transparent. Can you see how I can see the paper underneath here? What's happening here? This one, well, it's blended, so let's see if it blends better. If it looks better when it's blended. I'm not sure where this came from. Let's try this again. That didn't work. I don't think it was a good test. So we have this and this. And this one's more orange. Do you see what's happening? So that's Van Gogh. It's... Can I have that yellow? It's like it blended into nothing. Do you see that? I just kind of swiped it and it went, like a bunch of pigment went that way and like a light wash over here. I don't know. This one looks a lot better. So it's all blended nicely. I don't know what's up with my Van Gogh colors. Let's see how they layer. I want to put some red over here. And I'm like super light. And blue. Let's do this blue. How about like pink over here? And blue. Don't do the same blue. I don't know if I have enough blue here to make a color. This one made a little bit of purple. Okay, well, that's a pretty extensive palette. I see some of the skin colors, quite a bit actually. Lots of yummy greens, lots of greens. There's quite a few blues and purples and pinks, a little bit of reds, and even neon colors. So let's see how this behaves in a larger setting. Let's talk about these pastels. So, opacity. Most colors were very opaque and cover a previous layer really well. Beautiful. Layering depends on your blending technique. If you use mineral spirit like I did here, you can put it on like layer after layer after layer, but those will be thinner layers. But if you have like a thick layer underneath with a bunch of color and you try to blend another color on top, you will not layer, you will start blending in with the other color, basically. Blendability, these pastels are super creamy and blend very well. They work well with the blending stump and mineral spirit. You can also use your hand, but I didn't like the effect. It almost like it's over blending everything, and you don't really have a lot of the control when you do it this way. Pigment load. There was a lot of pigment in every stick. I didn't have any issues with any of those. There are a total of 90 colors. Currently, they have 3 sets available on Jerry's Artorama. 25 colors, 50 colors, and 92, but 2 of those are colorless blenders. So the 25 one is $35, 50 is $72, and 92 is $80. So, and it's like on the super special, it's a little bit more than 50 colors, so it makes more sense to buy that one. They also sell boxes of 12 of individual color. I don't know if I want 12 for every single one. That's kind of a little bit weird, I think. But you can get that for $12. So each one is $1, which is not a lot for a nice pastel. So this little booklet that came with it had a few techniques that they recommend. I thought it was kind of cool to go over those. So you can use this with the colorless blender to blend, and will be smoother and easier to blend the colors. I did not like the colorless blender as much, and as you can see, I didn't really use that anywhere. It makes the colors more sheer, and I like mine more opaque. But this is just, maybe you have this upper layer or the top layer that needs to be sheer in certain places, and you can use that. You can use woodless pencil. It penetrates well. Also colored pencils, but you need to have, you can't have a lot of the pastel on the paper when you do that. You can also use water-based inks and watercolors. They work well as a resist on top of the pastels and creates cool effects. It will like bead in places, or it will pull in places depending on how much water and color you put on. And then you let it dry. It has to dry completely before you can do anything else with this piece. And of course, the last one, they recommend scratching it and going over, because you have a lot of layers usually on the paper, and you can create different textures and different effects when you do that. And you can use different tools when you do that, so it can look really cool. Overall, I really liked using these pastels and would definitely recommend this. They're very, very creamy, they're very opaque, they're fun, they blend beautifully and really easily. Just a really, really nice product. I added another layer and a little bit more on her eyes. Here's all of the colors that I used, if you guys want to see. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please like, subscribe. Love to all, and have a great day.